Hello everybody. I know it's been a while since we've streamed, but we are now finally back. Or at least I guess I'm back. I guess you have all been here. Oh, also, just to preface this, in case we have any new viewers, for some reason, the stream always kicks people out within the first 10 minutes. We are still streaming. Please come back. I don't know why. It just tends to do that. Hello. I have been so exhausted the last couple days. I've been trying to, you know, unpack, play catch up, try to get some sleep. Because, you know when you go on, like, vacation and it's, like, hard for you to sleep, like, in a different bed or, like, just, like, different surroundings and stuff like that? And the room I slept in, a lot of light would come in, so, like, I get woken up at, like, 7 in the morning, so, like, I was so tired. I, like, slept a lot when I came back. Oh, but now I'm here. Yes, I did have a lovely vacation. Thank you for asking, Iron. I did have a good time. Oh, we have a donation from Thane. Let us see. Hold on. Thane said, "Hello, Katori. How are you? How was the vacation? As for me, I'm finally fine. Had good news today. Normally my GF will make the trip, and live with me." Oh, so your girlfriend's gonna live with you next month? That's awesome. Excited for it. I'm excited for it too. That's amazing, Thane. I'm so glad for you. But no, the vacation was good. I had a little bit of a rough start. There was a lot of delays when we were first going in, so it was actually pretty hectic at the airport, and it was crazy, and we didn't get there till like late in the evening, so everyone was really exhausted. But no, we really didn't have any issues through the whole vacation. It was really fun. We got to relax, and well, I guess more so have fun versus relax. We were walking a lot, but no, the only stressful thing was on the way back. Sadly, my mother had to sit next to someone who was actually getting sick on the plane. They had to keep on running to the bathroom, but thankfully they placed them somewhere else, because I was like all worried. I was like, oh gosh, like I hope like she doesn't get sick from them or anything. So, but no, we had a fun time. I took my family back to Florida again. It was really hot there, so that was one of the things that was a little difficult, since I don't do well with heat. So I had to do a lot of we had to jump from shop to shop and like make sure we took breaks in air conditioned places. But I got mega tan, you guys. I got really tan. I got like extremely tan. Oh, thank you, Ty. I will not forget to tweet the stream. But yeah, no, I got like really tan. Like, I know obviously I'm partially Mexican, so like I already have a little bit of a tanness to my skin, but like I've gotten tan, like really tan. I'm a toasty marshmallow now. I've been toasted. But no, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. Photo for proof or it's not real. I wonder how. Yeah, like this past time I went, I wasn't as I know last year I was really conscious of taking images of myself where like the angle doesn't like show my face as much. This time I wasn't as proactive with that, but I wonder if I have one. But no, yeah, it was super cool. We went to Universal again. I took my family there. I was trying to pinch my pennies. The food there is so expensive. It's insane. But no, we were able to be fairly frugal, you know. We go to places where we know things aren't too insane. Let's see, do I have one? I'm like trying to scroll through my phone right now, but here, anyways, I'm getting a little bit. I know we have some donations here. I don't want to get too lost in thought. Hold on. Oh, Wicked Penguin has been a member for 18 months instead. 18 months and still here. How was your vacation, Katori? Good, I hope. Also hope you missed us. You can lie to us and say you did. No, I missed you guys. It was really weird to, like, not do work, you know? Like, I had a routine, you know? Like, certain days I did certain, my routine of my week was completely different, you know? Instead, I would wake up, have breakfast, and then we'd decide when we were gonna go to the, go to the park, And then, you know, or, oh, were you gonna swim today? You know, so like it was a lot different, you know, and the temperature was a lot different. But no, I did miss you guys. It was weird to have a Saturday where I didn't stream specifically too. I was like, oh gosh, you know, like today's Saturday, like I'm not streaming. That's weird. So, but yes, no, it was a fun time. I did bring that one, you know, that Harry Potter that Gryffindor dress I got. I think I got gifted it through Throne. I brought that with me to wear at Universal at the, you know, Harry Potter world. But it was so hot, I was afraid I was never going to be able to wear it. The only time I could have worn it is in the evening, because that's when the temperature starts to cool down. So, what I did is I shoved it in my little backpack I had. And so when it turned about 7 or 8ish, like when the temperature started going down, like it was fine, like in the 8, like it started going down into like the mid 80s versus like the 90s. And, you know, the sun was like behind all the buildings, so it actually wasn't hot at all. And it was actually a bit windy that day too. So I went in the bathroom and I changed. So it was pretty cool. I felt, it felt like I was, it was very immersive, because I felt like I was in some kind of like, you know, school uniform kind of thing. But anyways, I'm gonna go on a tangent. Let's see. Garrick Anderson donated it and said, did you eat anywhere good? Yes, I did. I decided to splurge a little bit, and I took my family to let's see, I think it's in downtown Disney. I think that's what it is. It's free to go to downtown Disney, but you go there. There's a place that's called the T-Rex Cafe. And we didn't order like a whole meal there, but we ordered some nachos, and there was like this one dessert that like has like a thing in the center which has liquid nitrogen, and so that it makes a bunch of fog. And I thought, well, that's really cool. So that was a cool place to eat. And at the T-Rex Cafe, they have like it's really like, I don't know, it's just really cool looking. They have like plants everywhere, and there's even an area which is like a crystal cave kind of thing. It's all lit up in blue, and it changes color every now and again. I think it's the same place. I think the same company that owns the Rainforest Cafe also owns the T-Rex Cafe, but the T-Rex Cafe is a lot cooler in my opinion. Is there anywhere else we ate that was good? Where was it? There was this restaurant that recently opened up at Universal, which I wasn't sure if we were going to eat there or not, but I felt like since we only, you know, I thought, well, you know, we're already here, so, you know, I debated for a while because it's kind of expensive to go in, but I think it's called the Mythos restaurant. It's in Universal, but they said like they had a sign out front, and it said it was the most, it was like best voted themed restaurant or something, or theme park restaurant. And so I was like, oh, that's really cool, because it was new. We never went to it before. And, I think it was like one of the last days we were there. I'm like, all right, I'm like, let's just do it, you know, like whatever, you know. We ended up instead of like ordering 4 meals, we just shared 3, just because we figured, since you know it's hot at the park, you don't like to eat a lot, so it actually wasn't too bad. But it's cool in there, and the food was good. The pad thai was good there. The only problem is the service was like not good. Like, we sat down at the table, and we sat there for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, are we supposed to order, like, because some places at the park you order on your phone, like you scan the QR code and you do it on a mobile order, and then you go pick it up. So, but I couldn't find anywhere to do the mobile order, and so we flagged down a waiter, and we're like, hey, because we saw waiters walking around, and we're like, hey, like, are we supposed to mobile order? And they're like, oh no, you can't do that. I'm like, okay, well then what do we do? And they're like, oh, a waiter will come and take your order. Actually, I'm your waiter. And I'm like, oh really? You sure about that? They were like avoiding us the whole time. I don't know if they messed up our orders the first time or what, but it took us forever to get our order. But other than that, I mean, it really wasn't that big of a deal, but it was just funny because we were like, are we supposed to have a waiter? Is there a waiter gonna be? Yeah, so no, the lady was not very good with her service, but you know, the food was good, so it wasn't too bad. The restaurant's really cool. It's like a cave on the inside. It looks very Mediterranean, kind of like, or almost like, it was very themed around like Poseidon, I think, because there was a lot of like, you know, mythology themed stuff in there, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. My bad. And Mr. Wanapan said, hello, Kotori. How was your holiday? Thank you for donating, Mr. Wanapan. My holiday was good. I ranted about it for a few minutes there. So yeah, no, I had a good time. Cyberman donated and said, toasty marshmallow Kotori for a limited time. Yummy. No, I'm so tan. It's actually insane. Like, you know, I mainly wore like crop tops the whole time I was there and shorts and stuff because it was just so hot. And so like the one portion of my skin that wasn't showing the sun looks so freaking pale compared to my body. It's funny, honestly. Ty donated and said, glad you had a good holiday. We really missed you. I missed you too, Ty. Thank you for missing me. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, I've been to Universal theme park in Los Angeles. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, the one in Los Angeles is smaller than the one in Florida. Also, oh my gosh, I was so disappointed because this summer they're gonna open up a new. I think it's like it's called Epic. Well, not Epic Universe. That's a different thing. But in the is it Islands of Adventure? I don't know. But one of the Universal parks, they're opening a little tiny area that has like I believe it's Kung Fu Panda and Shrek and Trolls or something. But I when we first got there, we saw it was walled off, but we saw like Shrek's hut, and I was like, oh my gosh, there it is. And then the last day we were there, we walked around the bend. They had it open, and I got the joy I felt that I thought that I was gonna be able to walk into Shrekland and order food from the Shrekland. I was elated for maybe about 3 seconds until I saw a sign that said Universal members only. And I'm like, what's a Universal member? And evidently members are technically the cast members. They're the people that work there. So there was no way, there was nothing I could purchase or buy or do to get into that area unless I decided to try to get hired that day. And so I was very devastated. I mean, it was the last day we were there. There was no, I mean, because I asked a worker there. I was like, is this, are we allowed to go in? You know, do you have to, like, is it going to be open to the public, like, later in the evening? And they're like, yeah, it's just open to workers for now. And I'm like, bro. So, man, I was so disappointed. I was so excited. I thought I was gonna be able to walk by Shrek's house, and I couldn't. So that was a little disappointing. But it was cool that I got to see it, you know? I mean, I actually got to see it from afar. Afar. So afar. Very sad. But anywho. Mr. Speeding's been a member for 19 months and said, Kotori, quick tongue twister. Alright. Say, I love the view as fast as possible, but the trick is you have to not include the in the sentence. It's tricky. So instead of I love the view, you say I love view. You have to not include the in the sentence. Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Ah! Aha! Gosh dang it, Mr. Smith! Dang it! Oh, who am I kidding? I love all you guys. No, you got me. You got me. It took me a second. I was like, how is that a tongue twister? That's not hard. I love you. Oh, man. I was waiting for that. I should have seen that coming. Dang! I got baited. Let's go. What a thing to come back to, you know. I guess, you know, I should have expected. Gosh dang. Alright, here, let me read some Ko-fis so I don't get too behind on that. Okay, I read Thanes. Cyberman donated and said, Hi Kotori, hope you had a good vacation. So I made you a yeet emote to inspire you to make one someday. Oh yeah, I forgot we were gonna make the yeet emote. Also, I made mermaid art as well. Also some stuff I found on Waco, Texas. Oh, cool! Oh, thank you for the, yeah, I definitely do want to make the emote, Cyberman. Thank you, this is really cute. Thank you. I like the mermaid art too. Yeah, no, I think I'll make when I get around to it, I'll make, it shouldn't be too hard, I just have to remember to do it. And I'll probably just say yeet in like big, like blue letters, and then that way you guys can just throw it in there. Because if I put yeet with an emoji or like an actual character, I feel like you won't be able to see the yeet, you know? You want to see the yeet. Jameson Grenard donated and said, actually it's not Grenard, Grenand. I always say Grenard. Jameson Grenand donated and said, so I'm marathon watching my childhood show Invader Zim, and I didn't know how dark the first half of season 1 is, and it's supposed to be a kid show. Yeah, I've seen a few episodes of it. It's a very, like, vague memory I have. Like, I feel like I need to rewatch it, like, as an adult, because I just don't remember, like, I can remember, like, glimpses of it. Like, I know I've watched it, but, like, I don't, like, vividly remember, exactly what happened in all the episodes I watched, so I should probably rewatch it. It seems like a cute show, though. Obviously, yeah, I'm sure there's some dark... It seems like cartoons back in the day were they had a lot more dark jokes going on. Candid Camsey donated and said, you are officially my favorite ASMR channel on the YouTubes, and your content is consistently amazing. Keep up the work. Oh, thank you, Candid. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, recently, you know, my my views have been declining a lot, but, you know, it's great to know that people still enjoy the content. That's really good to hear. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's very, very good. It's always nice to hear. And also, thank you for saying I'm your favorite ASMR channel. I don't know, I guess I've accidentally overlooked that, but no, thank you. I appreciate that. There's a lot of good ones out there. I mean, I definitely hear about a lot of other nice creators out there, so I appreciate I took that title, at least for you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wicked Penguin donated and said, Katori. So I guess this is me saying this. So I said, why do you assume I wouldn't miss you guys? And then he put a link to what? What is this? I'm kind of scared to look at it. Hold on. What is this? Oh, ha. It's a joke. I do that. I love the genie. Actually, I'm so excited when we got back from Universal, because we were able to, I think I explained it, I think I told you guys this before, but, like, I have some Disney tickets from my youth, like, a long time ago, back when my father was still in the picture, so we were in a financially different situation, but we got these Disney tickets that were, you know, attached to us, like, you know, so, like, my tickets will only go for me, and we got some tickets when we were younger, so we used a few every year, and so we're still using them to this day. I mean, I think we got, like, how many did we get each? We got a few each. But anyways, even though, like, there's a new policy now where certain things expire, they honored them, so they haven't expired. So we were able to go while we were down in Florida. And when we were at Disney, I was asking my brother, I was like, have you seen, like, I realized there's a lot of, like, original, like, they call it the Disney Renaissance. There's a lot of Disney movies he hasn't seen, because I watched a lot of them when I was younger, and then so, like, I already was used to them, so I never had a desire to watch them as I got older. But so by the time he was born, he never saw Hercules, and I was like, you've never seen Hercules? He's like, no. And so as soon as we got home, we watched Hercules, and that was great. That was great. I don't know why. I saw Aladdin, and it reminded me of Hercules, because that was, like, back in the olden days of Disney. I love the Hercules. It's very cute. Hercules is so precious. I forgot how precious he was. He's such a precious boy. Iron Peanut donated and said, glad that you and the family had fun, Katori. Oh, glad you and the family had fun, Katori. Kokiri wanted me to tell you, check your DMs if you want to see how he handled you being on vacation. What? Oh, actually, oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tweet this out. I just went to my Twitter tab and I saw I have this up. Alright, we'll post our stream thing. Come on by and say hi. I is back. We're gonna be grammatically incorrect, y'all, because it's quirky. Alright, we'll post that, and he said to check my... What? What is it now? Aw. Kokiri, were you sad? It's a no date, no stream, no homies. Dang! Hey, you guys should have hung out together or something on that Saturday. That'd been cool. You guys should have did something. I just saw Mr. Me said maybe you could try to upload your videos at a time when more people in the US or on the internet, like around the evening for you rather than 6 p.m. So you mean later or earlier than 6 p.m.? Like when you say evening, do you mean like later than 6 p.m. or do you mean like earlier? Just curious. I will hear all the advice. So I'm just curious as to what you meant. Crap, where did I leave off? Here it is. JJ Kaiju donated and said, I return with some patronage and an intrusive thought. I noticed that Dr. Diet Pepper tastes like Play-Doh. Ooh, really? Interesting. I've never tried Dr. Diet Pepper. I'm not a big fan of Dr. Pepper too much. I mean, I can drink it. It's just not my favorite. I prefer root beer. But some people don't like root beer. They think root beer tastes like mouthwash. So like potato. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, what rides have you been in this Universal theme park? What rides have I been on? I don't ride many. I'm kind of, which I know sounds crazy because the whole point is to go there to go on rides. But I like also just walking around. It's kind of cool to just walk around the whole park and like just experience it. But I'm kind of scared of roller coasters, so I only ride certain rides that I can handle. So like the ET ride I go on. There's a Simpsons ride, which is more like of a simulator versus an actual roller coaster. That's another one I go on. I thought that's another one. There should be another one because there should be another one because I've went on more than that. I don't know why I'm blanking out. There's another. I know I go on another ride. I'm trying to think of the park. Hold on. I'm trying to think of like what's in the park now. Because I know like at least in the Harry Potter world, there's no ride I can go on. The Forbidden Journey like jerks me around, just too jerky. And then obviously there's roller coasters, which like heck, I'm gonna go on a roller coaster. But is there? What's in the other one? I mean, obviously in the Dr. Seuss land, there's like that little thing that can take you around, but that's kind of boring, so I don't really go on that one. Yeah, I really don't ride much at Universal now that I really think about it. I don't really think there's a lot of the rides, like they spin you too much or there's like drops or, it's a roller coaster, which I can't do. So no, I'm mainly an observer. I just like walking around and going and experiencing the different areas. My siblings are the ones that like to ride things, so. I'm trying, hold on. I know I rode more than that. What did I? Okay, wait. Or maybe I didn't. I swore I rode something else. Yeah, there's the Simpsons, right? Okay, they count the Hogwarts Express as a ride? That's just like a train. I mean, I guess I rode on that. Oh, I went like on this Despicable Me ride, but that one was kind of boring, but I went on it. There was like barely any wait, so I just went on it. But no, yeah, I guess I don't ride too many things at Universal. I ride more stuff at Disney because obviously the rides are more meant for like little kids. I usually ride the baby rides because that's all I can handle. But you know what's so weird is that I can handle the Rise of the Resistance, which is a ride at Disney, and you think that I wouldn't like it because there is a drop in it, but for some reason it doesn't bother me. I don't know why. That's like the only exception. I tried the ride because I like Star Wars and I wanted to do it really bad, so I was brave and I learned that I liked it, so that was the only one. But anywho. Cyberman donated and said, it's pronounced Wacko not wacko, but funny, haha. Oh, okay, got you. Whoa, my thing flew up real fast. Hold on, I gotta find out where I left off. Oh wait, you guys did meet up while I was away? That's cool. That's cute. Let's go. That's awesome. Super Mario 2 movie could be happening with Wario. Really? I did not know that. I did not know. Very cool though. Wait, no, thank you, Ty. Thank you for donating. I kind of just read your donation without saying that you donated. I'm still kind of sleep deprived. Oh, later? Okay, I see, Mr. Smee. All right. Who knows? Well, maybe we'll post one later. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Yeah, I usually go by... Let me double check. It's been a while since I've looked at the analytics for time. Since I've been such on a schedule. I know they say that you want to like keep to your schedule, but according to this, it shows that most of my viewers are on around 6, which I guess would make sense because that's when I post it. Like at 7, they start tapering off. But hey, you know what? Maybe we'll try posting it later. Maybe it'll do better, you know? Maybe it will. I don't know. It's worth a shot. Oh, the videos go up at 11 p.m. for you. That's late. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know when to post it. I don't know. Maybe I should see when I should see when everybody else posts theirs. Maybe I'm missing out on some kind of algorithm secret. The Cobalt Coyote has been a member for 7 months and said, "Hey Katori, it's nice to have you back. I took last weekend to head up to Providence Barricade with my sis. Ooh. Also 7 months, man alive." That's awesome. I'm glad you went up with your sis to have a fun time. So, yeah, 7 months. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And some people are almost at 2 years now. So it's crazy how long people have been members. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm glad to be back too. Mr. Wanapun donated and said, "The ride I've been on in Universal Studios are the Simpsons ride, the Transformers, the Minions, and the Jurassic Park water ride before they change it to the Jurassic World ride." Oh. Yeah, I don't think they have a Jurassic Park water ride at the one in Florida, I don't think. I guess I don't think they do, because I walked around the Jurassic area. They did have like a little thing where you could meet like one of the velociraptors and take a photo with it, which was kind of cool. But I think they only have a roller coaster over where the Jurassic Park area is in Florida. I didn't see any like water ride. Oh, I did ride the King Kong ride. That's something at Universal that I rode. There's a King Kong ride, which I did ride, which was kind of fun. They really squished you in there, though. I was like, come on, man. Like, I literally can't move. I'm, like, stuck between people. Natasha's been a member for 19 months and said, 19 months? And you haven't kicked me out yet? I guess my being in the walls is what keeps them from collapsing. Here's to 19 months more. Butterbeer. Ah, yes. Butterbeer is great. It actually is. Like, it was weird. I usually have a straw with my butterbeer, but when I asked for the straw, the lady's like, "Oh, you don't want that, because if it mixes, it tastes bitter." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Yeah, we don't give straws for those, because if it gets mixed and tastes bitter, I can't give you a new one." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It was the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I've never heard that before. But no, actually, quite frankly, if you ever go to Universal, it's really hot. I know a lot of people say that, like, oh, the iced butterbeer isn't as good as the regular one, but if it's a hot day, get the iced one. It's kind of like a slushy kind of consistency. It is much better to have that on a hot day. It cools you off a lot more. Plus, it's a little bit less sweet, in my opinion. The regular butterbeer is a bit more, like, what's the word? It's a bit more strong, you know, more potent, more saturated with sweetness than the icy one, because obviously there's ice in it. So if like the regular one is too sweet for you, the iced one is a bit better, in my opinion, depending on what you're looking for. But yeah, Natasha, yeah, you're keeping my walls up. I really appreciate it. She's living in the walls, y'all. Inept XIV donated and said, "I grew up near Kings Island, and as soon as I was tall enough to ride roller coasters, my parents said I wasn't allowed to be scared of them." Nah, I do not do roller coasters. Absolutely not. No. It's just not for me. It just really, my body doesn't like it. But no, that's awesome that you like it. I mean, my brother loves roller coasters, so I will just watch from a distance. Although it was really cute though, on the boardwalk when you leave Universal, I don't know why this memory just came to me. We got some Voodoo Donuts because the Voodoo Donuts their franchise, it's only in a few places in the US, and one of them is Universal Studios Florida. So I thought, hey, we'll get some Voodoo Donuts. They're not too expensive. I mean, not to say that they're like extremely cheap either. They're like $2 some a donut, $3 depending on like how much of like, they're like specialized donuts. It depends on like what you get on them, if it's like a lot of Oreos or whatever. But anyways, We went to go pick it up. There's a mobile order area, but it was closed for some reason. It said you had to pick it up inside the actual place, but I didn't know if I could because there was a line coming out of it. So I walked in and I was able to flag someone down. And they're like, oh yeah, just wait here, we'll get it for you. And as we were waiting for the guy to give us some donuts, because for some of the donuts we ordered were out, so they had to like, we switched some out. But anyways, the lady at the cash register, she was like, oh my goodness, because I was in with my sister. She's like, you two are the most cutest people I've seen all day. And I was like, what? She was like, you guys just look so cute. Because I guess we were dressed up like in like Harry Potter like themed clothes and stuff like that. So I guess we looked adorable, I guess. And so I don't know. I've never had anybody say that to me like randomly in Universal before. But yeah, so I was like, wow, thanks. And she's like, yeah. And then she gave us our donuts, and then we left, and we felt good. We felt good. We felt really good on the way back to the hotel. So, but yes, it was it was very interesting interaction. I've never had like a random stranger like actually say that to me before, so it was really funny. Well, funny and sweet at the same time. Jay donated and said, "Ayo, when's the cat gym motivation part 2?" Wait, I had a gym motivation? I didn't know I already did one. I don't know how to do gym motivation. I don't even go myself. I'd be hypocritical. I'd be hypocritical, Jay. I'd be very hypocritical. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, oh yeah, I forgot that I've also I rode on the Shrek ride too. Well, Universal had a Shrek ride. It was like mainly you sat like in a theater of seats and then it kind of like jostled the seats around. But they got rid of that and they replaced it with a Minions ride, which I was not that happy about. But now they have like a new Shrek area in the Florida one. Oh, I know what we also went to a horror show. They have like shows going on at Universal, like in this theater. And it was a makeup artist. It was mainly comedy, but it was like a horror show. It was actually really funny to go. I've never went to one before, so the dude that was there was actually he worked in some of the special effects makeup. Like, I don't know exactly what movie he worked in, but he's worked in, I guess, movies before. So it was pretty cool to meet him. I didn't even know that they had shows there that like did that kind of stuff. So it was pretty cool. JJ Kaiju donated and said, do you ever worry about tornadoes where you live? Yeah, especially in the springtime. You never really know, like, I mean, gosh, yeah. I mean, I think it was, I don't know, it was a while ago. But yeah, there was like some tornado watches, and then there was like a warning that was like below us before, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, you don't know. You never know. But yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking. Like in the springtime, since Ohio weather is crazy and it goes from like really warm to really cold and like fluctuates a lot. It's a nice recipe for having potential tornadoes. So, you know. Let's see. Ekrich donated and said, hey, hope your vacation was grand. I loved your video. I was actually listening to it during one of my classes. Don't worry, it wasn't too vital. Also, can you do this? It's a Google Doc. I guess it depends how long the Google Doc is. I guess this isn't too long of a quote. I can probably say this. Alright, hold on. I need some water. I've been talking nonstop without taking a break, so my throat's rather dry. Is this supposed to be Yandere? Is this Yandere wife? Is this Yandere wife? It says Yandere's affirmation. So let's see. Gosh, Yandere wife has a deep voice, right? Or is this just Yandere? Is this just a random Yandere? It just says Yandere, so I'm not sure. We'll do Yandere wife. We'll do I can't speak. We'll do Yandere wife's voice, because that's what I'm used to. Let's see. I just saw a comment. No, Ohio is not in Tornado Alley. It's just, it's not like tornadoes happen here all the time, so it's definitely not Tornado Alley, but they can happen, so. All right, hold on. Here we go. So the quote said, oh, he just changed the document live. He said Yandere wife. All right, cool. Now we know. So Yandere wife is gonna say, oh, hi. Sorry to wake you, but I just wanted to say that you're doing really well. I know things haven't been going all that well, but they... Oh, sorry, let me do that again. I know things haven't been going all that well, but they will get better. I know they will. I mean, you've made it to this, so you're obviously doing something right. So, just hang in there, and I think things will get easier. Oh, and since you're up, I made you some hot chocolate. I mean, it was originally for me, but for your troubles and for me waking you, here you go. I'll just leave it here. So take care. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Well, you won't see me. I'll see you. But you won't see me. Anyways, good night. Aw, yandere wife's just gonna watch over you. And I guess you can't see her. Bless. Where are we? Yeah, JJ Kaiju, that was the last one I read. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, oh yeah, I forgot that I've ridden on the King Kong ride too. It's like I was really attacked by dinosaurs and saved by King Kong. Yeah, the ride was pretty interesting. It was pretty cool. I liked it. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, speaking of donuts, I ate a giant Simpsons donut. Oh yeah, they do sell those there. They're pretty expensive, so I didn't get them. My sister always wanted to try one of the big turkey legs, and they're expensive. They're like 14 bucks. And so I was like, you really want this? Because, you know, I'm paying for everything while we're there. So it was like, I was like, you really want this $14 turkey leg? And she's like, please. And I'm like, fine. So I got her the turkey leg. It tasted good though. It almost tasted a bit like bacon. It was weird because it's pretty sure it was turkey, but some of it tasted like that bacony pork kind of flavor. So I don't know what kind of seasoning they put on it, but it was at least good. It was like a lot of meat. So I guess it wasn't like, at least it wasn't like, you know, not good meat. I would have hated to spend $14 on meat that wasn't good. It was funny because the one guy, they only took cash at one of the registers, and thankfully I had some cash on me. And I just like put up a $10 bill because I don't know why, but I thought it was only going to be about $10. And he's like, it's 14. And I'm like, oh. So that was kind of funny. Cyberman donated and said, Donut Lady. So the Donut Lady says, I can just eat you up, Kiwi and Katori fronts. Well, she didn't say that. She didn't say I could just eat you up. It'd be a little weird if she did say. I always found that phrase to be so weird. But no, she just thought we were cute. But I'll take that. I'll take that compliment. Wait, what? I saw Mr. Smee said, yeah, but you're also not an orc Neko mermaid goth knight, dragon girl cheerleader, and so on, but that doesn't stop you. And Thane said Smee has a point. Wait, what is this referencing? I'm a bit behind in chat, so, but what is that referencing? I must know, Mr. Smee. I must know. Ty Marshall donated and said, DeVito is the favorite to be the voice of Wario. So is he going to be, or you think that he's like your favorite of being the voice of Wario? I mean, I can see that. I could see him being that. I don't know much about the Mario movies, but I forgot how the first one ended. But yeah, that'd be interesting. I do like Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito's great. JJ Kaiju said, William Dafoe is my pick for Waluigi. That would be interesting. I Waluigi. Wah. That's all I know. My brother likes Waluigi, so. Oh no, Waluigi. Oh, Alex Jacobo, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. If you can voice all those, you can voice Jim Hype Girl for Jay. I got you. I got you. She'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna get swole. Let's go. We're gonna do 50 reps. You call that a sit-up? You weakling. She'd be like, I feel like she'd be like, keep on going. She'd like push you to like to the point of like, gosh, what was I thinking of? I was gonna reference something and I just lost it. Oh, I was just thinking of SpongeBob. Remember the SpongeBob episode where he was training Gary and Gary was like wasting away? No, not Soul, Swole. Oh my gosh, I just had a flashback of P90X. Do you guys remember? Well, some people out of the country, I don't think you'll know about this. P90X was a workout video, and it was like on commercials everywhere, like back in the day. They're like, P90X, get your rock hard abs today, or something. Like, it was crazy. They're like, the best at-home workout you can ever have. That's all I remember. It was like everywhere, and like it was like showing like these really like toned, ripped, buff men and ladies like in the infomercial. I just remember P90X. That was funny. You have the, oh my gosh, Cobalt said yes, my parents have those P90X videos. Let's go. My dad used to do those all the time. It was so annoying. P90? I wonder if they're still in the house. He like, for some reason, he didn't like take all of his crap. I don't know why. Like, there was like a point where like we literally actually like rounded it up for him. We're like, here it is, you can take it. And then he's like, I'll just leave it here. I'm like, what are we, your storage? But I mean, hey, I mean, it's ours now. It's been years. So like, if he wants it back, it's mine. Maybe I should do P90X, you guys. I'll do P90X and get swole. Last time you went to America, you Americans got some crazy ads. Yeah, we got some crazy. I haven't seen a lot of ads recently because I don't have cable anymore. I don't really watch cable TV. I just like stream anything I want to watch. But yes. Oh, Wicked Penguin, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Let me check on Ko-fi real quick. I know someone donated. Let us see, let us see. Is it gonna load? There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, you're right, Natasha. We do have ads for medication. Military Katori Wen. Oh, that'd be funny. Your military sergeant. That almost reminds me of, we've been watching Malcolm in the Middle, and the one character, Reese, he has a friend who's like in the military because he went to the military. It's a long story. The show kind of goes all over the place. He was like in the military for a little bit and then he wasn't because he went in the military underage, like he faked his name and stuff like that. I forgot why, but anyways, while he was there, he made a friend and, you know, she's like this, you know, tough girl or whatever. And he just thinks of her as a friend. And when his brother Malcolm was saying like, oh, like, man, like, when are you guys gonna just get together already? He's like, ew, don't you ever say that. Don't you ruin this for me. He's like, she's my buddy. Don't you, I forgot what it was, but it was something like that. It was so freaking funny. He's like, you took something. Cause I don't know, I guess like she would literally beat him up. Like she would like push his face in the dirt and like say, she'd be like, say you're a worthless maggot. He's like, I'm a worthless maggot. And she's like, I know it, but it's always nice to hear it. And then like they were just friends. And he was like, you took something beautiful and you ruined it. Bless. I love Malcolm in the Middle. Anyways, I got sidetracked. My goodness, hold on. Hold up. Here we go. I knew I was doing something. We got to go to Ko-fi. Let's see, Cyberman donated, and so you want Neko to say this? So Neko says, so Cyberman, why do you make Katori do chibi stuff with us? And then Cyberman says, because one day, when she makes a chibi girlfriend ASMR, she will be ready for it thanks to me. And then Neko says, oh, I see. So you think she will keep you as a chibi forever? And Cyber says, only if she what? Oh, only if she wants cuddles or needs two huggies? I think that's Huggies, right? I think it's just missing an E. Or needs Huggies. Like Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda loves Huggies. Oh, also, that reminds me when, yeah, she did have the hots for Lois, Mr. Smeet. That was, oh yeah, because Reese thought, because when she tried to tackle him to the ground, he was like, whoa, and she's like, whoa, what's going on, dude? And he's like, he's like, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I think there's been something different in the air recently. And she's like, oh, you've noticed? And he thinks that she thinks he knows that she likes the mom. And obviously he doesn't. He thought that she liked him because Malcolm convinced him that that's what was going on. And oh my gosh, I forgot. I just remembered how the episode ended. Oh man, that show is hilarious. Never mind. But anyways, yeah, no, that's a funny show. If you guys have never watched Malcolm in the Middle, you should watch it. It's so funny. If you know, you know, he tied a bow. Let's see. Where's... hold on. I lost where we were. Here we are. I don't know why I'm losing my place. Oh, you're right, Ty. Yeah, Reese joined because his girlfriend was cheating on him with Malcolm, and then yeah, so yeah, like he wanted a different direction in life, so he like left for the military. Like he just like dropped out of high school, I guess. Okay, let's see. Mr. Wanapun donated and said, "Would you be surprised that Squidward's snail, $1,700, lost to an elephant?" Wait, I thought that the snail lost to crap. What was Patrick's rock's name again? Snaily or Rocky? I don't remember what, but all I know is that that both SpongeBob snail and Squidward snail lost to Patrick's rock, which was hilarious. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she lost to an elephant. I mean, elephants can be pretty fast when they run, and snails are pretty slow, so. But no, yeah. That show is so funny. I love Malcolm in the Middle. It's great. Oh, the 70s show. Someone's like, I grew up with that along with the 70s show. I like the 70s show. Fez is like my favorite character. I love Fez. I said good day. Bless him. Bless. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I have a tendency to sometimes, like, when the chat flies up, I miss some things. But I don't think I did. Hopefully I didn't. Yeah, I think okay, good. I didn't miss anything. I just wanted to be sure, because sometimes I will accidentally overlook somebody's. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "Remember when Reese read Lois's high school diary and just ended up falling in love because he thought it was someone else?" Oh yeah, I forgot. He was reading the diary. He's like, "Wow, this girl's awesome," because like she was like, you know, like she was like a spitfire, you know, always stood up for herself, and he thought that she was so cool. And then when she's like, "What are you doing with my old diary?" He died a little bit on the inside. He thought it was like from some girl at school. Oh, I remember the quote from that episode. What was it? He's like, "Dad, can I ask you a question?" He's like, "What is it, son?" And he's like, "Would you..." Oh gosh, I have to look for it. The quote was so hilarious. What is it? Malcolm... What is it? Here it is. I knew it was somewhere here. Wait, here's the quote. He's like, do you think it's... Wait. So Reese said this to his dad. Reese was like, "Do you think it's right to totally change who you are and turn your back on everything you believe in just to impress some hot guy?" And then the dad's like, "Burt Reynolds hot or Sting hot?" That's so funny. Because, like, in the diary, in his mother's diary, which he didn't know was his mother's diary, but in the diary, she was, like, she was deciding not to speak up for herself because, you know, a lot of people found her annoying. And she wanted the guy to like her. So that's why he was when he read that part of the diary, he was like, no! And his dad's like, what's wrong, Reese? He's like, Dad, I gotta ask you a question. Bless. I love Malcolm in the Middle. Cyberman donated and said, I grew up with all these shows, you dang kids, lol. I mean, yeah, I mean, it just, I guess, depends on what shows you were able to have access to, you know, as a kid. I'm glad I was able to, you know, find 70s Show and Malcolm in the Middle. I probably didn't watch those when I was really little. It was probably more like, you know, end of elementary into middle school that I started watching these, I'm guessing. I can't really remember when I started watching Malcolm in the Middle or 70s Show. I know 70s Show I really didn't get until middle school, but I don't know exactly when I started watching Malcolm in the Middle. Maybe I could have watched it when I was just a little younger than that. I don't know. Don't recall. Oh, JJ Kaiju, did I miss your super chat? I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, I did miss this one. My bad. JJ Kaiju donated and said, must go now. See you next Saturday. Love you, Katori. Oh, all right. Well, no worries. I understand. Thank you for coming. But yes, I will see you next Saturday. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yawning. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, well, what do you think when an elephant saves Gary during the race? How is an elephant down in Bikini Bottom? I don't understand. I mean, I guess it would be like any other weird SpongeBob hijinks that happen. I mean, at one point a gorilla was down there, you know? I mean, the one episode where SpongeBob was staying inside, you know, with Penny, Chip, and used napkin. So, I guess it wouldn't be too out of the ordinary for everything that happens in Bikini Bottom. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, you know, I would just go with it. Jay donated and said, the people of chat and I are on some days the people of chat and I on some days ain't got that leg day motivation. What words can the cat give to help motivate to deal with laziness? Okay. That's hard because I'm lazy too. But, well, I mean, I guess today I haven't been so lazy. I have actually been pretty proactive. I woke up at a decent time. I cut the lawn. And I also got started on some cosplays. I wanted to recently my sister wanted us to do a cosplay together, and partially for the family, like the whole family to kind of go in on it. So I thought, hey, the summer's here, I should get started on it. And so I had some stuff around the house and I started on my Raven cosplay. So I started making the belt and other stuff, and you know, I've been working on it, you know, so like I have been doing stuff with my time. So I guess the best, let's see, motivation, like what motivated me to do that? I don't know. I guess like sometimes like you can get in the habit of just like wanting to like relax and just like kind of like mindlessly watch videos or play a game, and you know, but then like at the end of the day, like other than like obviously relaxing, like sometimes just doing a day like that's fine, you know, like you just gotta relax. But everyone's just saying just do it in chat. But no, I mean, honestly, the best way is to just think of the outcome, right? Like, what do you want, right? I really want a Raven cosplay. I want it, and I want it to look good. And all the yeah, don't let your dreams be dreams. You're right, Thane. I don't want to just dream about my Raven cosplay. I freaking want it, and I want it to look good. And some of the Raven cosplays that are sold are overpriced, and they don't look exactly the way I want it. Raven in Teen Titans has a gosh darn dang blue cape, and the Raven cosplays that are sold online have purple capes. It's not purple, it's blue. So I have to buy my own material and make it myself, and the gems they sell online have like little geometric stuff in them, but the gems on Raven's belt are very smooth, so I have to make those myself. So, anyways, my whole point is that if you want it, you just gotta do it. You just gotta, I mean, it's so hard to start it, because I believe me, I know. I looked at my material, and I literally didn't want to touch it because I didn't want to deal with it, but I just picked it up and I started going. You just got to, as soon as you start something, it's a lot easier to finish it than, you know, it's harder to get going. So I guess like the main part of that motivation is if you want it, you just you just have to force yourself to just start on it, and then it's a lot easier to follow through, if that makes sense. Mr. Shmi said, "Oh, got to work and I lift heavy stuff up flights of stairs on crap holes. I choose lazy." Okay, well, I mean, I guess, Mr. Shmi, that's more like your job versus something that you want, right? I guess that's a bit different. Like, I guess Jay's talking about motivation to work out, which is not an occupation, which I get, well, technically, Jay, that could be Jay's occupation. You know, he could be going into football as a profession. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a little more complicated now that I think about it. But, you know, if there's something you really want, Mr. Smee, you gotta go for it. You gotta go. Yesterday you said tomorrow? What do you mean, piggies? Oh, piggies. Hi, piggies. What do you mean? Yesterday I said tomorrow? What do you mean? I said tomorrow what? I said tomorrow what? Piggies. Crap, Natasha, don't say that. Katori gotta do leg day. Raven canonically has great legs. Think of the cosplay. What? Are my legs bad? Are my legs bad, Natasha? I don't know. I mean, my calves look pretty okay. I mean, I have like she doesn't have massive calves, right? Because I don't have like massive calves. That's part of the meme. Oh, okay, piggies. I get you. I get you. I mean, she has like a bit wider thighs. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't think have you guys ever seen my thighs? Probably not. I don't think I was gonna say, like, there's probably a reference for that. I don't think so, though. I don't think I've ever shown my full body before, like, in the photo. Have I? I don't think I've even shown it in the calendar. Never mind. I mean, I don't know, like, what's the circumference of this? I mean, I guess I can't really... Okay, like, I can't put both... Okay, if I put, like, both my hands around my thigh, I guess my thumbs can't reach each other, so I guess it's pretty wide. But I guess my thighs aren't, like, muscly. Like, does she have muscly thighs? Because my thighs are kind of plush, I guess. You said you'd do it tomorrow. Today is tomorrow. Okay, I get it. What is today but yesterday's tomorrow? I get you. Quadzilla? No. Okay, what does Raven's Lays look like? Hold on. Raven Teen Titans reference. I've been looking at these all day. Okay, yeah, no, her calves are kind of tiny. So my calves kind of look like her calves. They're pretty. Her thighs are about. I mean, my thighs probably are bigger than her thighs. But her thighs are probably more toned canonically, but mine are kind of, you know, not toned. Because I don't really move. You also have small hands. Hey, Raven has small hands. Raven has small hands. I think she does. She kind of has very, like, dainty looking hands. Granted, my hands really aren't dainty looking. Because I do so much craft work and, like, I just, like, my hands just get damaged. So they're really not dainty looking, but they are small. I really don't know. Guess I got gremlin hands. I don't know. I mean, she is a teenager. I mean, I'm probably the size of a teenager. I stopped growing as a teenager, so, I mean... No, I don't want a leg day regimen. No, my legs are fine. My legs, you know what? This is fine. This will be fine. My leg is good. My calves are fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm actually gonna have to wear tights when I'm her anyway, so maybe it'll make my legs look a little more tighter. I don't know. Because she has gray legs, and I'm not about to put body paint all over that. Looked dainty to me. Alright, well, cool, piggies. Okay, dang it. I don't want dainty hands, but you know what? Fine. If I have the hands of Raven, I'll live with it. Fine, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, in the current comment line, isn't Raven in her 20s? I don't know, actually. Oh, well, yeah, I think I can pull Raven off. I'm not scared I can't pull her off. But I think, you know, I think my legs are fine. I think my legs are actually pretty close to what she is, except my thighs are probably more jiggly than hers. I mean, like, obviously, like, if I'm standing and, like, I'm not, you know, I mean, like, if you probably tried, okay, don't do this to Raven, obviously. I mean, Raven's not real, but if for some reason she is, don't go up to her and do this. But if you, like, squeezed her thigh, it'd probably be rock solid hard, because she's like a Teen Titan. She works out. Her thighs are probably, like, titanium or something. I don't know. Mine are not. Mine squish inwards. So, you know, on the outside, you know, when you just look at it, it'll probably look exactly the same. But, you know, what? Well, hey, no, Jay, I don't want thighs that are like titanium. I like my squishy thighs. I like my squishy thighs, Jay. So no, I don't want to work out my legs. I want to work out my arms though. I do like having upper body strength, so maybe I'll work out my arms. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm wearing gray tights. Don't worry, Natasha. Gray tights. Gray tights. Gray tights, and I also bought the same tights I'm gonna make into gloves. And then all I'm gonna do is paint my face. So. Really? Well, she uses magical stuff. It's not a very physical hero. Then it's perfect! You guys, this is it! You know what? That would actually make a lot of sense. She doesn't move a lot. She basically levitates. I have the perfect body for being Raven. This is it. This is it. I found it. The superhero that does not do any physical activity. This is perfect. Alright. I'm pretty happy about it. Bro was talking about extra testosterone. Can't believe it's not going to be. I'll use it on my arms. I need toned arms to be Korra. So you know what? We'll tone our arms. But yeah. Actually, I recently got my testosterone checked because it's getting really annoying, y'all. I tried to use that you know that hair removal thing? I think I got it was given to me on Throne a while ago. I tried to use it to help with my facial hair because it just seems to be getting a little worse. It's like over the years, because you know I used to wax it, and then waxing it just didn't do it, so now I just kind of like shave it wherever I need to. But yeah, so I tried to use that hair thing and it just didn't do it. So guess who's gonna have to go back to laser hair therapy again? That's gonna be very painful. But in order to do that, I had to go and get my hormones checked, and it's still a bit high. It's still the same. So, but thankfully it wasn't like so high that I had to take medication, because they said that if I wanted to do the laser hair treatment, I would have to make sure my hormones weren't like if my testosterone, or like I forgot what the other hormone was. There's another one that is high, but evidently if those are like extremely high, I would literally have to go on steroids for like the rest of my life. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So, but thankfully, even though they're high, they're not so high that like I would have to go on medication. So, but now I still gotta go through freaking laser hair. Oh gosh, I don't want to do that. I mean, I don't have to, but it would just make my life easier, because then I have to do a lot of maintenance, like, with getting rid of the hair. Because it's like, I mean, like, I obviously grow more than the average female, which, I mean, obviously you don't notice in photos because I take care of it. But if I didn't take care of it, it would be a bit noticeable. And, like, again, I'm not one for really big gender norms. Like, you know, like, I don't really care. But, you know, like, you kind of like yourself looking a certain way. So I'm going to try to take care of that, just to make my life easier. Because it is frustrating. Let's see. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "Oh, you stopped growing, Katori. That's a shame. Here, have some cookies I got while I was following a white rabbit down a hole, and some tea to wash it down." I do like cookies and tea. What kind of tea is it? I do like tea. Tea. I do like tea. Jay's like, yo, need some upper body regimen? I got one in stock for, oh, I might have one in stock for real. For real? I mean, sure, Jay. I mean, I have some weight. You know, again, my dad left some of his crap here, but one of the things he left here was he had some weights, like some like, you know, like weights that kind of went up like in weight. Like obviously we have the baby weights, but we also have like 15, 20, 25, and do we have 50-pound weights here? I don't know. We have some weights in here, so I could use those. I have weights at my disposal. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, what would you think of taking you out on a day on a cruise ship or scuba diving? Ooh, that sounds fun. I've never been on a cruise before. Or scuba diving. So honestly, I would like both. No, piggies, don't say that. Bro, you can grow a better beard than me at this point. Okay, I can't grow a beard. It mainly just, like, it does, like, a beard would be, like, on my whole face. Like, it just kind of grows on my chin. I don't know why it decided to just, like, be on my chin. It's just like, okay, this is happening. My body's like, you know what would be a good place to grow some extra hair? Her chin. And I'm just like, wow, thanks. I really, really appreciate that. And then they lie to you. The dermatologists lied to me. Because, like, they're like, oh, well, because before it wasn't that bad. It was like just like a few little, you know, it wasn't like, you know, something I had to take care of. I mean, like, you know, you just pluck a few, whatever, it's fine. And they were like, oh, just like shave it. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, no, like, you're a woman, it won't grow back worse. I'm like, are you sure about that? Because when I shaved my legs, it came back worse. So, and they're like, no, it's nothing like your legs. So you can just shave it. I'm like, you're sure? And they're like, yeah. And guess freaking what? It came back worse. And so, yeah. So like, obviously most of you, well, Natasha and maybe some other viewers, but for Natasha or anyone else, if you're a woman out there and you have some Latina blood in you, don't go shaving your face willy-nilly, because you're probably gonna regret it. Because I know I did. I mean, the other areas of my face didn't get really affected, like, you know, like, but my chin did. It got really mad about it. Got really mad. And yeah, no, laser hair therapy is kind of painful. It feels like literally like, it feels like, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels like electricity is like shooting through your bone. That's the best way I could describe it. Like, when they did it on my chin and my face before, it was like, it hurt. Like, my eyes would water. Like, it wasn't like I was crying, but just the pain like caused your eyes to water. And they literally give you an ice pack to put on your face when you leave. It's not pleasant, and your face gets really red. But you know what? You know what? It is what it is. Well, no, the steroids wouldn't make me like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like a certain kind. They're like very low grade. I don't have to take them, but evidently they help. They would help with leveling out the hormones. I don't know. It didn't make any sense, because I was like, why would I take these? Wouldn't it make it worse? But I don't know. He explained it and it kind of made sense. So I don't know. My bad. I'm yawning all the time. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, have you seen The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack? If you do, have you seen the episode ending scene of Beer Reds Are For Ladies? The scene of... I've probably seen it. I've watched a lot of Flapjack. Hold on, let me look. Flapjack. Wait, is this the Beard Buddies episode? I probably have seen it. I see screenshots online from it. This looks really familiar, so yeah, I've probably seen it. That show was so weird, but I still liked it as a kid. Beards are for ladies. Get a sick goatee. Dude, that's not possible. It doesn't grow that much. I mean, it's not like... I don't want to make you guys think it's, like, insane. Like, it's not like I can't grow a beard. It's not, like, crazy. But, like, you know, if I didn't take care of it, it would be a bit noticeable. You know what I mean? So, it's like... It's not like there's no way I can grow a beard. It doesn't work that way. I mean, I don't have the hormones. I don't have that much hormones to do that. I have high testosterone, but it's not that high. You know, I mean, I think if my testosterone was extremely high, my voice probably wouldn't be this high. It'd probably be a lot lower. You know, I'd probably have way more body hair than I do. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of, like, my body hair isn't, like, extreme. It's just, it decided to grow a little bit on my chin, and it's just freaking annoying. Because now I gotta go spend money to get it lasered off. So it's, like, fantastic, you know? The life of being a woman, you know? Garrick Anderson donated and said, Wonderland tea, and that was a Wonderland cookie. K diabolical, oh, okay, I'm like reading this like I'm Spanish. Oh. Q diabolical laughter. You fell right into my trap. Now you will have no choice but to cosplay as Giganta or Mount Lady. Doesn't matter, you're big now, ha ha ha. Woo, I'm not massive. Now I can finally reach the top shelf. I don't have to climb the counter anymore, y'all. I don't have to climb the counter anymore. Ty Marshall. Oh, Ty Marshall, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Garrick Anderson donated and said, by the way, you missed one of my chats. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me look. Wait, I read this one, Garrick. The one about the, going down the rabbit hole with the tea and the cookie. Did I miss a different one? Oh, I did. Here it is. Garrick Anderson said, which of the GFs do you think should be a part of the group from that 70s show? Or who do you think would replace Donna and Jackie? Who would be a part of the group of the 70s show? Obviously, Rebel GF would fit right in, but I feel like Hyde is already the rebel, you know what I mean? Like, who would be a part of the group, or who would replace Donna and Jackie? I don't want to replace Donna or Jackie, but like, who would add on well? You know what? We need a studious person, right? Donna's the Tom girl. Jackie's like, you know, the kind of like the rich, you know, like prissy girl who likes all the cool clothes and stuff like that. You have Kelso, who's stupid. You have Fez, who's kind of like, you know, he's like this like comedy relief. He's kind of nice and just kind of like goofy, you know, but he's more like the nice one of the group. Then you have Hyde, who's the rebel, and Eric, who's kind of just the awkward, you know, guy next door. But you don't have someone who's a nerd. You like, or like, well, I guess Eric's a nerd. Like he likes, you know, like he's a nerd, like he likes Star Wars. But you don't have a nerd who's like a studious nerd, right? So like, what if we got like, who's a like we would need like one of the GFs who's like, you know, like the study girl or something. Like who have we had? Let's see. That's not what I meant to type in. Study. So you have the waking up on your roommate's laugh. This one's like I had a study Spanish night. I had one where you guys were studying Spanish. Man, that was a long time ago. That was last year. So we did have that's a study partner. Let's see, a tutor. Did we have a tutor? Well, we did have a tutor. Sundari tutor studies with you. Your tutor is flustered by you. I don't know which tutor. We have two different tutors. But yeah, no, it'd be interesting if like you had like a smart girl, like in the what's it called? If you had like a smart lady. A smart lady. I just saw like I was clicking through my tabs and I got a message on Twitter. I'm like, who messaged me? And then it's from Kokiri. He's like, you'll be fine. And it shows I guess there is a image of my thighs. It's man, that almost is my whole body, isn't it? It's from the calendar. I forgot I put that in there. Yeah, no, that looks pretty great, Kokiri. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me. My legs look pretty great. All right, thanks for that, Kokiri. I feel pretty good about myself. I feel pretty good. Also, here, let me check on Kofi. It's been a bit. Hold on. Hold on. The Wicked Penguin donated and said, random question. Who's your favorite villain? Mine's Katakuri. His family members want him to be an edgy, tough bodyguard. His biggest motivation, donuts. Katakuri. I've never heard of that before. Or him, I guess. Who is this from? Oh, One Piece? Oh, okay. Yeah, my brother watches that. My favorite villain. I don't know. Recently I watched Hercules, so I was thinking of Hades, but like my favorite villain of all time. I don't know. I always like the complexity of Silco, right? You know, like he is a villain, but like he learned to care for somebody, so that was interesting. So I also really like Silco as a villain. So yeah. Yeah. You know the villain I hate the most? It's the one that's not even supposed to be a freaking villain. It's, oh gosh, what's her name? Gosh, what's her name? Hold on. Asha, right? Asha from the movie Wish. She is the freaking villain. Bro, she sucks. My brother just had me recently watch it and I despise her. No, dude, that king, he got done dirty. Plus, Chris Pine voices him, so he's a saint. Anyways, I digress. Hold on, let me see. Thane donated and said, "My GF's thighs are strong, and I won't say much to stay wholesome." Well, I'm glad her thighs are strong. I don't have very strong thighs because I don't really work them out very often, so. Somehow I have a lot more upper body strength than like leg strength, so, you know. I don't know. Iron Peanut donated and said, "Fun fact, there are 2 versions of the Seinfeld episode, The Non-Fat Yogurt." Oh, really? It is tied to the 1993 New York mayor election. One where David Dinkins wins re-election and another where Rudy Giuliani wins. Rudy films scenes as himself the morning after he won the election IRL. Oh, you're right, they did. They had the real guy on it. So they actually did. So like there was an alternate ending where the other guy won. Whoa, that's really interesting. That's really cool. I didn't know that. Huh. Huh. The Cobalt Coyote donated and said, "I cosplayed Nightwing last year and didn't worry too much about a certain part of his body people talk about." Oh my gosh. I had a friend who was obsessed with him, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my gosh. So legs won't be too much of an issue. Bless. I mean, hey, Nightwing, you know, he was blessed. He was blessed. Oh man. Anyways. Let's see. Hold on, let me... Here we go. Thane donated and said, Kotorai, the evil version of Kotori with a goatee. Oh my gosh. Well, isn't that a thing though? Like, don't some villains just have goatees? It just makes them intimidating or something? Kotorai, the evil version of Kotori with a goatee. It'd be interesting if like the villain version of me was actually just like the complete opposite. So it was actually a dude. So it was like the dude version of me with a goatee. Oh gosh, no. Freaking like all like, let me make sure I'm understanding what a goatee is. What's, dang it, no, that's not what I meant. I'm pretty sure like all the, wait, is this what a goatee is? Am I misinterpreting? Well, I guess goatees kind of like varied. I guess it depends on what, but dude, I'm like fairly certain that like the male side of my dad's family all have freaking goatees. And I was like, you guys like all have the same thing. I guess the male version of me would make sense if I had it, but dear God, I can't. I gotta be different from the rest. I gotta be different. What's like a cool mustache? If I was a dude, what kind of cool mustache would I have? Cool, like, Different facial hair styles. Let's see. If I was a man, what would I have? I feel like I would shave my face. But if I had to choose, I feel like I'd have a mustache, you know? Like a mustache. Not like a crazy mustache, like where it curls, you know? But like a mustache. Granted, Johnny Depp, you know, it just showed Johnny Depp's picture, that's why I said it. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on what my face would look like as a dude. I feel like you have to like pick what works for your face, you know? But Johnny Depp's like, it's Johnny Depp's thing considered a goatee? It says versatile goatee styles for real men. You know what? Johnny Depp's looks pretty cool. We'll go with Johnny Depp style. Mr. Winupon donated and said, your girl, girls don't have beards. Well, again, as I said, I don't have a beard. But, I mean, girls do grow facial hair. It's like, I mean, it depends on, like, how bad you have it. It varies on the person. Some girls just get peach fuzz. Some girls, you know, get a little bit more hair than others. It just really depends, I guess, on the person. So, you know, sadly, since I was given false information and was told I could shave my face, mine grew back a little, you know, worse than it was originally. So I have to now take care of it. But no, I don't grow a beard. That's actually physically impossible, at least for me anyways. There are some girls who actually have PCOS who I know who can, but I don't have PCOS, so I just have a bit of high testosterone. And wait, no, it's a different one. Is it DHEA5 or something like that? It's another kind of hormone, but it's like, it's in the same vein, I guess. Cyberman donated and said, Giant Katori. So Giant Katori says, well, Cybern, your dream came true kiss? Your dream came true kiss? Make sure I didn't miss a Kofi. I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Wicked Penguin donated and said, okay, so Celeste is saying this? So we have Celeste and Jinx. Just Celeste and Jinx talking. Okay. Man, it's been a while since I've done Jinx's voice. She's gonna be a bit rusty, but we'll do our best. Alright, so we start off with Celeste, the Dragon GF. Let's see. How could you do this? No, that's the English accent. How could you do this, Neko? Giving me secret oh, this is a SpongeBob quote. Okay. How could you do this, Neko? Giving me secret formula to this imposter. Don't listen to her, Neko. Remember, ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. I remember that. How you giving me recipe to this imposter? And then you have like this robot Mr. Krabs. Bless. I lost my place again. Oh, excuse me. Crap, where did I leave off? I don't know. I gotta find it. Here. Natasha donated and said, Echo and I were talking thighs earlier, and next time I go to the store, I have to get a watermelon to see if I can crush it. We'll see. You know what? We just got a watermelon today. We cut up a watermelon. I should have tested to see if I could. Probably not. My thighs are not very strong. So, that'd be funny. But you know what? If I actually could, that'd be hilarious. If you can, Natasha, you'll have to let us know. Garrick Anderson donated and said, get yourself some glasses and your shrinking ray. Wait, what? Get myself some glasses and your shrinking ray? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Derek? Garrick? Hold on. Wait, would that have to do with like me turning into a giant? I know like you said something about turning into a giant. Well, why would I need a shrinking ray? Isn't the whole point of me being a giant? To stay a giant? sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But no, yeah, I actually recently watched Wish because my brother he always talks about it. Well, he doesn't always talk about it, but he's been talking about it and how like literally the main character is just like a freaking brat who decides to just like be like, okay, yeah, I know this guy's letting us all live here for free and we're willingly giving him our wishes, but like let's just screw him over. And I was just like, what? And so we watched Hercules, and then we were all kind of tired still just because we just got back from vacation, so we decided to watch something else, and he's like, let's watch Wish. And I'm like, okay. And dude, I kid you not, she is like literally the worst. I'm like, and then I don't know, I guess I won't explain everything because maybe you haven't watched the movie yet, so I won't say the ending, but like literally I'm just like, come on. I'm like, come on, bro. The king did not deserve that. He did not deserve that. He did not deserve that. No. 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 Anyways. Anyways. Garrick Anderson donated and said, oh, how about a giantess GF who works at Jurassic World with the listener, and Shrinking Ray is a character from Invincible, hence the glasses. Wait. Oh, how about a giantess GF who works at Jurassic World with the listener and Shrinking Ray? And Shrinking Ray is a character from Invincible? Shrinking Ray. Wait. Rachel, better known as Shrinking Ray, is weird from the— Oh, okay. I forgot her name. I feel bad. Okay, yeah, no, it's that girl in the green suit from Invincible. Got you, got you, got you. Okay. Oh. Okay, I understand now. I got you. I was confused for a second. I thought maybe it was a typo. I wasn't sure. Wait. Yeah, okay. Shrinking Ray. Yeah, I forgot about her. Yeah, everyone's a villain but the king. Exactly, Mr. Smee. Wicked Penguins and Hades GF when? LOL. Dude, Hades is awesome. Obviously he's a villain, but he's a really fun villain. 2 thumbs way up. He's great. No, his character design. You know, we were just like we were looking at like all like the we were just like thinking about the different Disney movies my brother hasn't watched, and like it made me realize how I don't know, just like Disney's animation and like characters were just so different back then, and like I kind of miss it. Like I actually genuinely enjoyed a lot of Disney movies like back in the day, and now I just like every new one that comes out I'm kind of just like meh, you know. Hold up. There's a reason Hades comes back in every Kingdom Hearts game. Yeah, he's great. He's great. He is good. Oh, you're right. That is something he says. Name is Hades, Lord of the Dead. Hi, how you doing? He's like a really like entertaining villain to watch, you know? Like some villains nowadays are just kind of boring, and I'm just like, dude, come on. Come on, give me something. Lee Blackwolf donated and said, pretty sure your bro Roy will be the villain considering he wants to wipe Brazil off the map. Also, I don't know if you haven't yet, but I tried white tea and it's very soothing. It's a Chinese tea, like, oh, so it's like jasmine tea? I like jasmine tea. Jasmine tea tastes nice. White tea. I don't think I've ever tried white tea before. I should try it sometime. I've tried black tea. I'm not a big fan of black tea, but maybe I should try white tea because I do like jasmine tea. So, you know, I do like my teas. I've been drinking like all these different kinds of purple teas that I ordered from, I forgot what the tea place was called. The Republic of Tea. I ordered some purple teas that they had, but I guess now I'll have to try some white tea. Oh, he's on your top 3 Disney villains, Wicked Penguin? What are my top 3? Definitely Hades, as far as a Disney villain goes. And a lot of the villains now are twist villains. Like, I don't mind a twist villain every now and again, but like, it's a villain is a villain, okay? Like, if they've done a bunch of bad stuff, you can't just be like, you know, we'll let bygones be bygones. It's like, no, that doesn't work, okay? That doesn't work. No. But who's my favorite 3 villains? Okay, obviously, they also just have to have a lot of, like, good Disney villains have a lot of, like, they have a lot of character. You know what I mean? Their personality is just pristine. Like, you know, not all villains need to be these little grouchy gremlins or, like, just, like, these dark hooded figures. Like, that's why I think I like Hades. I like Hades. I also liked Ursula, because she was just, like, she was a queen, you know? She brought home the bacon, you know? She was taking souls, and she was taking names, and she was taking voices, you know? And she did it in style. Also, like, her house was pretty cool. So I think it would probably be Ursula and Hades, and like, crap, what's another one? What's my, I liked Aladdin as a kid, so like, I guess I can't base it off, because like, Jafar was like, he was like a cool villain, but like, I don't know if he was like one of my favorite villains. And I love Tarzan, but like the Tarzan villain, like, I mean, like, he really wasn't as present in the movie as, like, an overarching foe, so, like, probably not him either. Clayton. Honestly, probably Maleficent. I mean, not saying that Sleeping Beauty is one of my favorite Disney movies, but as, like, a villain, like, she's just, like, a villain. Like, she's just, like, so cool looking. And she does a curse. She gets mad because she wasn't invited, first of all, to like the freaking christening or birthday party or whatever it was. I think it was a birthday party. Gets a little bit disrespected, you know? And then she gives a curse, and then she turns into a freaking dragon. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll do her. Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, so probably Maleficent, Hades, and Ursula are probably my 3 favorite villains. That's not to say that those are like from my favorite Disney movies, but like as far as like villains in like how I like them as like a villain, probably those 3. But yeah. I mean, that is true, Natasha. Yeah, Ariel signed the contract. Like, legit. Like, I mean, granted, Ursula did kind of meddle with Ariel's affairs. Like, it really wasn't completely fair in the fact that Ursula charmed Eric into liking her, so therefore Eric, you know, didn't kiss Ariel. So, like, there's a little bit of, you know, kind of meddling in there. You know what I mean? But, I mean, Ariel did sign it, so... But, like, yeah, she kind of did cheat a bit because she, like, you know, meddled in Ariel's, quest to, you know, get Eric, so. Ooh. Bacon? No piggies, is someone trying to eat you? Don't, no, guys, leave piggies alone. Leave piggies alone. Leave piggies alone. Let's see. But yeah, I'd say those 3. I would say those 3. Oh, Ty donated and said Scar from The Lion King. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched The Lion King, so it's hard for me to say. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I wish I could explode like Hades when I get angry. Dude, I loved Hades' animation. Like, his animation for his hair and, like, for, like, his emotions, like, his emotions, like, fed into, like, how much fire he had going on or how the fire looked. Like, when he got excited, it was blue fire. Like, even if there was a lot of fire, it was blue. But when he got angry, it was, like, orange-red fire. I liked that. I liked how they kept it very constant, so. Consistent. Very, very good. Oh, Natasha donated and said, Maleficent was a power person in the area. Based on the era the movie takes place, not inviting her was intentional. Yeah, exactly. Like, she wasn't freaking invited. Like, you basically disrespected one of the probably most powerful people around. I mean, and then, I think they were all mean to her when she got there, too. Like, what I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched Sleeping Beauty, but, like, did she just come in and, like, she didn't really do anything bad in the beginning, but then I think they all started, like, did they threaten her? I can't remember exactly the circumstances as to how she cursed Aurora. I don't remember exactly. I'll have to rewatch it again, but yeah, I mean, I've seen some posts about that. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you know, I remember reading a Kingdom Hearts fanfic where Sora and Alice from Wonderland are together, and another where Sora helps Maleficent get her wing. Wait, is that like the about the Maleficent, like where like that's a live action thing, like where like she actually has like wings, like a bird? So I know like there's like a live action of Maleficent which is supposed to like tell the lore of her like before, or it's like a AU kind of thing. It's like its own little universe. Oh, Dark Samurai got to play Hades in the school play? That was oh, that's super cool, dude. That must have been really fun. Oh, they were just openly rude to her? Gosh dang, Natasha. Dang. Dude, I'd be so mad if I was like one of the most powerful people in the realm and they're just like, nah, we're not gonna invite you. And then you show up and then they're like being all mean to you. I'd be like, bruh. So, I mean, hey, you know, I mean, it's not the baby's fault, but like, I mean, it was, you know, in medieval times, anything was game. You know what I mean? They were like guillotines. So like, I don't know what to say about that. She didn't threaten them though. She was like, what gives? Where's my invite? And the royals and fairies were like, buzz off, which we don't like you. Gosh dang, man. Yeah, I can see why Maleficent was mad. Katori's bedge. Dude, I am so tired. I'm tired. Plus, I think like, you know, I treated myself like on vacation and I treated my family, so like I tried to find it's so hard to eat well at amusement parks, you know what I mean? Like the food there isn't necessarily healthy. I splurged one of the days. I say splurged. I said splurged like 3 times already, but one of the days I did get us the feast from the Harry Potter world because that had vegetables in it, and I so badly wanted vegetables. This other day I got this meal that was it was from the Leaky Cauldron, and it had like this chicken wrapped in bacon, but the bacon wasn't cooked enough in my opinion. It was a little weird, and it had. But then like, okay, Mr. Smee, I have a question for you. So a lot of these were based off of like British foods. Like there was a lot of pies there, like, you know, like mince pies and you know, just like, you know, pies with like meat and then potatoes on top of it, like, you know, mashed potatoes on top of it. But anyways, they gave me peas with my meal, and I didn't know if this was like a British thing or this is just some weird thing that they're doing, but they put shredded mint leaves in my peas. That's not a British thing, right? Like, I was like, it tasted bad. And I was like, what is going on? I was like, why are there, the peas looked good too. Like, you know, so it was like, they weren't like, you know, they looked like good green cooked peas. Like they weren't like, you know, like the cruddy canned peas. Like they were good peas. And they ruined it with the mint leaves because they cut up the mint leaves so small and like it was hard to like get the mint out of there. But like, is there supposed to be mint in the peas? Why do you put mint in peas if that's true? Oh, it's not British. Thank God, Ty. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Mr. Smee said, what? Okay. Why are they putting mint in the peas? It tastes terrible. Dude, I was so excited. I saw the peas and I thought maybe it was like some like parsley on top. I don't know. Because like, you know, it just looked like a garnish. And it was not a garnish. It was not parsley. Because I took a bite and I had to spit it out. Peas and mint leaves taste so bad. I'll just let you know right off the bat. It does not taste good. But anyways. I don't know why they did that. It's not a British thing, so why would you do that? Why would you do that? Dude, I thought I was having British cuisine, and instead they freaking put mint in my peas. That is the weirdest odd thing I've ever heard. I was like, what the, yeah. I was like talking to my mom when I was eating it. I was like, this is mint. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is mint. And she's like, why is there mint in your peas? I'm like, I don't know. I tried to pick it out, but it was like impossible. So I literally couldn't eat my peas. I was really sad about it. But, oh, also, I was also disappointed because usually when you order the feast in the Harry Potter world, like, you know, they give you, it's actually, honestly, if you're with a big group of people, just order the feast. It's definitely more for your money because, like, each individual meal is pretty expensive. And while the feast is expensive in itself, it gives you, like, they give you, like, four pieces of chicken, like, you know, like, not like, you know, like, not like shredded chicken or like, I don't know what I'm thinking of, but you know, they give you 4 pieces of chicken, whether like it's like breast or legs or whatever. They give you, which I think it's like 4 halves of chicken. I think it's like a breast that has a leg attached. I don't know, but there was like 4 pretty big pieces of chicken. They give you 4 ribs, and then they give you this side of vegetables, which I know some of you guys don't like vegetables, but you know, it's like cooked. It's like, you know, like sauteed, you know, it's not just like steamed. It's like cooked with spices, you know, it's carrots, broccoli, and peppers, and then they give you these potatoes, you know, like cooked potatoes. They're seasoned, and they give you also 4 corns on the cob. So like honestly, there's a lot of food there for like a big group of people, and we actually didn't eat a lot that day, so we stayed there for a while and just ate the whole thing. But yeah, no, that was good. But the peas, they ruined my peas. No, I will not calm down. I will not calm down. I love peas. Peas are good. And I really wanted vegetables. I like having vegetables, okay, you guys? It's a part of my diet. I actually enjoy vegetables, especially cooked vegetables. So when I saw those peas, they looked so green. They looked good. They looked seasoned. And they chopped up all this little mint in there. And I was so mad because I wanted to eat it. And I paid, and that was an expensive meal, okay? And if I wanted to enjoy my peas, then I should have been able to enjoy my peas. But anyways. All right, let me see where I left off with the donations because I went a little bit on the tangent there. Cyberman donated and said, no, only one was rude. It was Merryweather Fairy. Merryweather? Oh, oh, from like the Sleeping Beauty, Merryweather. Oh, that's the little blue fairy. She was my favorite because she was blue. That was basically why. Garrick Anderson donated and said, another giantess GF idea, where the listener is from Lilliput? Lilliput? What's Lilliput? Lilliput are 2 fictional... So Lilliput is a fictional island that appears in the first part of the Gulliver's Travels. Oh, okay. And the GF is letting them stay at her place. This would be a Gulliver Travels theme. Got you. Oh, well, no, Natasha, I don't hate mint. I like mint, but just not in my peas. No, Mr. Smee, I did not have any of the minced pies. I actually got the chicken because it sounded good. It was like grilled chicken with like, it was like supposed to be like wrapped in bacon or something like that. And some of the minced pies, they looked like really tiny. Like, you know, they were trying to skimp on you. You know what I mean? Like I saw on the app, like how big the pies were because you had to mobile order it. And the minced pies were tiny. And I was like, what the heck? So I ordered the chicken instead. I actually wanted to try the minced pie. Like I was actually going to get it. It was supposed to be a beef minced pie with like mashed potatoes on top or something like that. And I was actually gonna get it, but like when I actually saw it on the app, it was small, so I got the chicken instead. I actually wish now I got the minced pie because the chicken was kind of mid. I mean, it looked like it was supposed to be good. It looked like the bacon was supposed to be like crispy, like cooked well around it, but like it was not cooked well around it. And the chicken was like fine, but it could have been seasoned better. So, you know, no, wait, what can I do? I guess I'll have to try a minced pie another day. But no, the mince pies actually look good. I just ended up not getting it. Let me see. Yeah, Mr. Smee, usually peas are just peas. Why don't they just leave it as peas? I don't know. They were trying to probably be like fancy or like make it seem like exotic, like this is from England. And I'm like, bro, like I'm pretty sure the British don't put mint in their peas. Like I know a few British natives and I don't think this is up their alley, but you know what, I guess Universal was being a little weird that day. Spencer Power donated and said, hey, it's my 5th super chat. Oh yeah, you're right, it's your 5th super. Listen, calm down about peas. It's not a big deal, lol. No, you don't understand. This meal was expensive. I paid a lot of money to have this meal and I wanted my peas. And it was a good portion of peas. And I like vegetables, man. It ruined it, man. The chicken was mid. All that thing that was good was the potatoes on there. Like the home fried potatoes or whatever. But I didn't want a bunch of potatoes. I wanted a good chicken with some good peas. So no, because wait, how much, let's find out how much that costed. Hold on. I'm doing a lot of Googling today. Yeah, leaky cauldron menu. There it is. Hold on. What? No, I don't want to buy tickets. I already bought tickets. You're not taking any more money from me, Universal. No. Okay, can I have the menu? Are you gonna give me the menu? Why won't you give me the menu? Okay, where is it? Where is it? I know what I got. Where is it? Wait, do they not show it? This was a... What? Did they take it off the menu? Are you kidding me? Oh, Hunter's Chicken. This cost me 17 bucks. Yeah, it says bacon wrapped chicken breast with barbecue gravy, Monterey and cheddar cheese blend. There is no Monterey and cheddar cheese blend. English peas and pea tendrils and wedge fries. Okay, I didn't get wedge fries. Those were home fries. But English peas. Why would you call them English peas? Peas are peas. Monterey and cheddar cheese. They didn't give me my Monterey and cheddar cheese blend. Bro, they skipped on me. 17 bucks for chicken that was mid. Anyways. Gosh dang. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you know what would have been an awesome DC animated movie where all the heroes and villains... Oh, okay, let me read that again. You know what would be an awesome DC animated movie? Where all the heroes and villains go to a convention and some of them would be surprised of the fan base, like Giganta didn't know she had as a fan club. That'd be interesting. Like if like Batman like went undercover as like his, you know, normal Bruce Wayne and just went to a convention and like was like, wow, like man, like I got a lot of stuff going on here. I know, but yeah, you're right. One of the things about the suspension of disbelief, like how like literally the Universal Land, like Harry Potter World, it has like fake snow on the roofs and it's like 90 degrees. It's like literally, it's like taunting you. It's like, yeah, it should be snowing, it should be cold and rainy, but guess what? It's not. There's like no clouds in the sky and it's like ungodly hot. It's common to put mint into peas? Wait, pea velvety? You mean like when you like mint? You mean like when you like pulverize the peas? So you mean like creamed peas? No, these weren't creamed peas. These are just regular peas. Who puts mint in peas? That's freaking nasty. Well, I'm never going to a fancy restaurant and ordering peas. Honestly, fancy restaurants just ain't worth. Spencer Power donated and said, speaking of a convention, I went to one and met Adam Savage from Mythbusters. Ooh, that's cool. Thank you, Adam. Wait. Oh yeah, thank you for the donation, but Adam Savage, that's the, is that the guy who always wears the hat or the... Oh no, it's this guy. Okay, I couldn't remember which one of them it was because I know there was like two guys that always worked on the Mythbusters. That's cool. Yeah, I remember watching him as a kid. Didn't they used to be on the History Channel? That's from what I remember. Thane donated and said, don't forget Kofi. Oh yeah, I won't forget Kofi, Thane. Thank you for reminding me though, but I won't forget. Hold on. I think the last one I read was Lee Blackwolf. Thane donated and said, Day 664. Still hoping for a giantess video from Katori. The spirit is shaken but not broken. Patience will prevail. JK, JK. I know. I just don't know what to do with it. It's hard because I improvise, but no, I we shall see. We shall see. Perhaps one day inspiration shall strike. Wicked Penguin donated and said, watching The Fox and the Hound again, I realized the hunter, Amos Slade, was technically right. He thought Todd the fox was going to steal his chickens. Hard to believe that he was the voice of Grandpa Joe and Willy Wonka as well. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't know that. I think I've only watched The Fox and the Hound once when I was little. I remember it just being sad, so I never watched it again. I have very vague memories of it, but like I know the story. Like, you know, I've heard, you know, like I've heard what the story is as I've gotten older too, so like, but it's been a while since I've watched it. That's cool. I didn't know that he voiced him. That's interesting. Iron Peanut donated and said, if I were to name one of my favorite villains, I'd choose Lee Moldover from the Fallout show on Amazon. He's a villain where when everything is revealed, you understand her reasons. I highly recommend this show if you're interested. Jinx's VA plays Lucy, the protagonist. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think you guys recommended this to me before I went on vacation, so yeah, I definitely have taken it into consideration. I know Natasha told me that I gotta watch out in the beginning. I might have to fast forward through some stuff. Ain't nobody wanna see that. Oh, it's on Discovery? Got you. But I think they meant Mythbusters, not the Fallout. I saw Wicked Penguin's comment. Garrick Anderson donated and said, thanks to anime, I think the average Japanese citizen is a culinary cook. I know it's probably not true, but characters always seem impressed. Yeah, that is, yeah, they always seem like really like, you know, like when someone makes like a big meal, they're always like, whoa, you know, so I don't know, maybe they just, you know, they get excited about meals more than we do, you know, maybe, or maybe like, you know, just like, they make things more intricate, so, you know, it is cause for celebration. A messenger said, was the mint on top of the peas as an ornament or as a component of some sort of salad? The latter would be indeed quite weird. It was like just on top of the peas as like an ornament. It was just like they chopped it up really tiny, so like I couldn't get rid of it, and they just sprinkled it on top of my peas, and I was like, what are you doing? But anyways, you know, I don't know, but they ruined it for me. $17 down the hole. Where am I? Natasha said there's an entire man booty in the Fallout show pilot episode. Nobody wants to see that. I don't need to see that. That's why we have the fast forward button. You gotta do a lot of fast forwarding in Game of Thrones, that's for sure. Oh, whoops, sorry, Cyberman. I somehow yours got like mixed up in like between people's. I don't know why it didn't show it to me at first. I see it now. Okay, I was reading through it to make sure I understood what it said. So we have Tagger. So Tagger says, "Hey Cybern, check out my abs." And Cyber's like, "Oh, they're like rocks." And the Katori says, "Hey Cybern, check out my abs." And the Cybern sees a flat belly. It says, "Oh, squishy, squish, squish, squish." I'm like, "Okay, you stop now." And then he's like, "But it's fun, like pudding." Honestly, it probably is. Actually, people have said before that like it feels kind of like like, I don't know, my whole family has said that I have like really soft, like I feel cushiony, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. They say like my skin feels like marshmallow almost, like in certain areas. Like obviously like not on my, you know, my knees or like my just like the regular part of your arm, but like kind of like, I don't know, I guess my belly feels kind of like, you know, like it's just like, and my stomach's actually pretty flat, but like I guess the, you know, it's kind of like soft. I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, it's not like you can push it in a lot because there's organs there, but like, you know, it does feel kind of like, it is soft. It is kind of marshmallowy in a way. And there's like a certain part of my arm that actually feels a little marshmallowy. It's kind of like, I know it sounds really weird, but it's like right before, it's like right before my armpit. It's kind of like, it's still a part of my arm, but it's like before like your arm turns into your armpit, and it just feels like, it feels really soft there. And my sister likes to poke it. I guess I just have really soft skin. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But no, Tiger does have rock abs. Inept XIV donated and said, "Can you read this as Celeste?" Indeed I can. Celeste says, "The most important step a man can take. It's not the first one, is it? It's the next one. Always the next step." It's always the next step, y'all. The Greatest Quote Villain donated and said, "Did thou see my previous super chat?" Oh no, I'm sorry. Did it get lost? Hold on. I apologize. Hold on. This is Garrick Anderson's. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I must have missed it. The Greater Scope Villain donated and said, "Did you know there's a Disney movie where Jafar leads all the other villains to overthrow the heroes and take over? It's even a magic duel with Mickey." Wait, is that Mickey? Is that like that? Is it that one show that like where like all like the Disney characters hang out and like have like a movie night thing? I forgot what it was called. What is it? I forgot what it was called. Was it like Mickey? It wasn't Mickey Mouse's. Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse is a little kid show. What's it called? Mickey's House? Mickey's House of Villains. That's what it is, right? That's what the movie is. That's what it is, right? Mickey's House of Villains. That's like, and it's based off of that one TV show, like where like all like the characters kind of hang out and like do stuff together. Like I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. Mickey's House of Villains. Oh, House of Mouse. That's what it's called. House of Mouse, which is short cartoons hosted by Mickey and Disney pals of the club. I love the House of Mouse. That was so cool to like see, you know, all the Disney characters interact with each other. So, yeah, no, I remember seeing that. Yeah, I think that's what it's from. Yeah, the House of Villains. I'm pretty sure that's the one it was. Yeah. Yeah. Adam 80 donated and said, "Only 5 minutes. How was your name?" Oh, how was your name? Oh, he donated again. Sorry, I panicked. How was your trip? Oh, I think, yeah, I think I've talked about it quite a bit, but in case you just came in, no, my trip was good. It was fun. It was very hot in Florida, but it was still a lot of fun. We went to a bunch of different, you know, areas in Universal Park. It was fun to walk around. We had the opportunity to go to Disney, thankfully, because we had some tickets from my youth. It's a long story, but they were pre-purchased a long time ago, and I was able to like reuse it. And you know, so overall it was very, very much fun. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "There's cannibalism in Fallout, as well as they don't last long unless you're the player. Then you last a while." Wait, what? Don't last long unless you're the player. Then you don't last a while. But wouldn't cannibals die from disease? I mean, I guess it depends on who they're eating. I don't know. I mean, if the person that they consume doesn't have any diseases and it's not like like it was fresh, like I guess you wouldn't get bacterial infections. I don't know. I really have no idea. I'm not well versed in like 100% how that works. I mean, granted, I am writing a book that does involve that, so maybe I should be. But like the book that I write, I mean, there's probably disease everywhere. So I mean, I don't know much about the Fallout area, but yes. I can imagine her looking down her stomach, talking to it while explaining. I was actually. That's so funny when you guys were talking about. I was saying like, oh yeah, like my stomach's pretty flat, but it's like soft. You know. Well, yeah, because Piggy said I can imagine her looking down at her stomach, and I literally did. I pulled up my shirt and I'm looking down at my stomach. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it's like kind of. It's because I'm like poking it. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of soft. But anyways, for anyone who, I know there's, if anyone is new today to the stream, this is your first stream coming to my mother does like to come down and say hello to everybody before I end the stream, so that is who you're hearing right now in the background.
Hello everyone. I'm sure you missed us. I hope you guys are having a fun stream. I'm glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back. Like, my feet were so tired. It was very exhausting.
You know what's so...
I need a vacation from my vacation.
You know what's so ironic, though? Every single time we go somewhere where we have to walk a lot, they're always like, Katori, you better be careful. You don't move. You're gonna not feel well. You're not gonna be able to walk like the rest of us. You better not slow us down. And guess who never has a problem? Me.
You know what? Now you just jinx yourself. Lucky I don't believe in jinx. Hello, everybody. I wish I could say hello to each one of you, because I see you all saying hello to me in the chat, but it's so hard. I'll try. Let me try. Hi, Cyberman, Thane, Ty,
Kokiri. It's gonna take a long
Wicked
time.
Penguin, Ari Rombi, Spaceman, Spencer Power, Lee, AJ, Wicked Penguin, Wicked Penguin. Since Shogo's not here, he's calling me Tinkerbell. That's cute. Mr. Wanapon, Adam, Kane, Natasha.
Your boy donated and said, can you tell me I'm okay? Can you tell me I'm learning fast? I'm trying to learn how to weld on my own because it would be a good life skill to have. It's not very easy. Hope everyone has a nice time of day. Well, that's cool, ya boy. I mean, I've learned how to solder and work with metal, but I've never welded, so I wish the best of luck to you, and I'm glad that you're learning it. That is... Oh, can you tell me I'm learning fast? You're learning fast! I don't know if that's what you meant, unless that was a rhetorical question that you meant to say instead. But either way, no, good. I'm very happy you're learning a skill. Welding is definitely very valuable, for sure.
And hello, Smee, and Dark Samurai, and Iron Piedmont. Mac and Ty. Who am I missing?
But yeah, no, I'm definitely not gonna... I saw a comment fly by that said, like, that Katori's gonna have her honeymoon in Florida. I'm definitely not gonna do that. It's too hot.
Yeah, I had my honeymoon in Florida.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd have it, honestly. I'm not really even sure.
Wait, did Thor just show up now? He just said, OMG, I totally forgot it was Saturday. That's funny. And and you're supposed to be a mod. I'm just teasing.
Thor band, oh my gosh. But yeah, no, I probably would have to go somewhere where it's a little cooler. That's not to say I don't like Florida. I mean, obviously, I prefer Disney over Universal, I think, because there's more stuff I can do. You know, I can ride more rides, but I don't think I could go on my honeymoon.
You know I would.
I don't think I could go on my honeymoon in Florida, especially at least when it's going to be hot, because I really wouldn't enjoy myself as much because, you know, I would just be... I prefer it to be in a more cooler time, you know?
Yeah, like I was telling Katori, you know, perhaps we should go to Florida more in the winter months, but then it does cost more to fly there and all that in the winter months. But I'll tell you what, it would be so much better because it's miserable walking on the blacktop in those parks in the hot, humid heat.
But yeah, no, I mean, obviously, I got some time to think about that because I'm nowhere near close to going on a honeymoon. But, you know, yeah, I don't know where I'd go. I'd have to think about it. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I'm so excited for tomorrow. That's when I'm going to that BBQ place. I'm still having trouble. Oh, BBQ place. I'm still having trouble choosing between brisket or pork ribs. Well, I like ribs. So that's my own opinion. But obviously, you know, maybe you like brisket the most. So
I never had brisket.
Cyberman donated and said, well, there's more pics on Twitter from Wayco. On Twitter from Wayco? I mean, I'm assuming he means I'll at you. And so you can see. Also, when you do a Chibi or Giant GF, I would love to voice the listener so everyone will know my plan worked. LOL. Also, Mama Tori, I got something for you for the fan mail. Whenever I send it, it will be good.
Ooh, I can't wait. Like, is it Back to the Future? I'm wondering now. You got my curiosity peaked.
Yeah, I know. Someone's like, well, if it costs more, Piggy said, well, if it costs more, good luck. Katori will save every penny she can. Yeah, I know. When she's like, well, maybe we go in December. I'm like, woman, do you know how much that's gonna cost? My gosh. But anyways, it would be fun if we did.
I'm hoping to do a stream. in the next couple weeks, so look out for it.
See, Garrick Anderson donated and said, what if you could do fantasy setting for a honeymoon? Well, that'd be cool. I mean, I'd love to go to, like, you know, some kind of, like, weird mystical forest or something, you know? Or even just, like, you know, like, even, like the Avatar world, right? Like, there were, like, some really cool temples and, like, just, like, you know, just places that look amazing, you know what I mean? Like, even if it could be, like, in a castle, you know what I mean? Like, any fantasy setting where it looks really cool, like, I'd be totally willing to go to. As long as there's some greenery. I like greenery, you know, so. Hold up, we have one more donation. We have 2 more donations, my bad. Masternode donated and said, you think you are?
I think it means you are.
I know, I just like to point it out. No, I'm just kidding. You think you're inflicted with the flabby arm illness. I mean, I don't think it's an illness. It's kind of just because I don't move. That's actually positive. Your skin is very unlikely to lack collagen during your life. Oh, so I guess, like, since my skin's soft, I don't lack collagen? It won't break when your belly will need to expand in order to expand your lineage, and your behind will stay firm for many years. Well, thank you, Masternode. I'm glad to know that if I do decide to be a mother, I won't get as many stretch marks, so that is good. It won't break. Oh my gosh, my skin's gonna break open when I have a child? Dear God. But yeah, no. Well, I mean, hey, I guess if it's, you know, if my arm's, like, soft, then,
I know, she has such soft skin. My goodness.
Wow, I got a lot of collagen. Let's go.
It's like a baby's bottom.
Let's go. We got collagen for days. Wicked Penguin donated and said, mind saying this as Celeste? No, I do not mind at all. He wants her to say, I missed all of my lovely treasures. Be sure to have a lovely weekend. Yes, yes. Be sure to have a very, very lovely weekend.
Yes, here in the States, we have a 3-day weekend, so Monday is Memorial Day for us here.
Mr. Wanapan donated and said, just to let you know, I regret to tell you that I won't be at your live stream next weekend. However, I'll tell you next week on Ko-fi just before I go on a short holiday, so good night. Good and good night. But yeah, no worries. I mean, I understand. I mean, I went on a vacation too, so enjoy your holiday, Mr. Wanapan.
Enjoy that, Mr.
I hope you have a lot of fun.
I hope you actually get to relax. We didn't relax.
Well, I mean, go. Well, I mean, we I think it was just kind of, it was a fun time.
It was fun.
We did relax one of the days. We did just, you know.
Well, we actually had to take a break because our legs and feet felt like they were going to explode. So I don't know if that was relaxing. It was sort of recuperating, really.
I don't know. I was fun to go in the pool.
Yeah. That was nice. That was nice.
Let's see, honeymoon. Yeah, Piggies, the honeymoon in a castle would be dope. Actually, that's where I'd want to go. I'd want to be in a castle. Cool. I'd actually be the person that would actually, like, buy, like, an actual queen dress, and I'd be like, okay, I know that this is my honeymoon, but we're taking photos. I love taking photos. Cyberman. Oh, Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, P.S. I might send another fan mail after my holiday. Okay, well, let us know.
Yes,
and we will
please,
keep an eye out for it.
Anyone who sends a fan mail to Katori, please let us know beforehand because we don't check it regularly. I only go and pick things up if we know someone has sent something.
Mr. Wanapan donated and said goodbye and good night, Katori and Mama. Well, goodbye and good night to you too, Mr. Wanapan. Thank you.
Wanapan.
Oh yes, Piggies, I saw that they added solos to Apex. We need to see a sniper montage from you. Dude, I have a sniper montage of me on Fortnite, but I'm just not, I haven't played Apex in forever. I feel like I'm so bad now. I feel like I need to play a little bit in my spare time, so when I play with you guys, I'm not gonna be an embarrassment. But anyways. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for coming, and, you know, I am now back. Oh my gosh, I burped. I apologize.
Oh my goodness.
I just ate before I started to stream, and I have been doing my best to not burp on stream this whole time, but I spoke and it happened.
Oh, thank you, Ariron B. Thank you.
I'm a human being, y'all. I don't know what to say. But anyways, you know.
I love you all too.
We are, you know, we're back. I'm toasty as a marshmallow. I'm toasted now. I'm literally really tan. And I don't know, maybe I'll show you the tan at some point if I'm able to capture it. And nice borp. Thank you, Mr. Smee. But yeah, you know, the usual stuff. I did get the merchandise, you know, the standees. I just haven't had a chance to put them up yet because everything going on. But I will try to get the new merch up on Etsy. And I know that we still have the dating show thing going on, so I'm gonna have to spend time finally going through all those.
And so I'll be playing the game too, like how you were gonna do.
Yeah, again, like so right now I'm prioritizing getting the merch up and the dating show. Yeah. So I really don't know how things are gonna go, but I do know that we, you know, there's a lot of things that we want to do. So I'm trying to get it all done. But anywho, I'll see you guys all next week, and once I get the merch up, I will definitely put out an announcement. So. Thank you guys all for coming.
Thank you everybody for supporting Katori and being all just wonderful.
All right, bye-bye y'all. Bye-bye. And good night.
Good night.
Oh, sleep well. Bye-bye y'all. Bye-bye.